wave me
Sure.
over?
Totally started right as you said, just, wave me, so
Okay,
stop being awkward as we're down here in the sewers in this
I
fish stuff.
love. Uh, Hex has dropped out of the call. Just I hope hear stuff, Hex.
X is back.
Okay, I'm back. Yay.
Yay! So just saying that as you're strutting, guys, down the other tunnel.
Stealthily, might I add.
Okay. So just before you roll stealth, I'm just notify you that your signal through two sets of concrete walls, like here, 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 and some tunnel. Your stream is getting like weak.
About to lose comlink. So if you don't hear from us, bring cat food.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
got it.
And then that's when the call loses connection because that's the perfect timing for it to happen.
Yeah. And as you're sort of standing there, please let Ali and Hex roll some perception tests. Although I'm pretty sure Ali's gonna crush it since, you can buy 5 hits, right?
What kind of perception test?
Like hearing.
Yeah, I can more or less buy 5 hits on that.
Okay, so I'm gonna just assume that you start hearing
Or
like
visual?
hearing.
Hearing.
So Ali just starts hearing cautious steps going. Yeah, I'm gonna say Hex, not yet. Ali hears cautious steps. You're nearing to the entrance.
Hex will probably notice Allie's ears starting to move and flick about though as she starts looking around.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
You alright there?
I'm fine.
Okay.
So you do nothing, right? I can interpret that as you do nothing.
Well, all I heard was that her ears were twitching around, so I'm assuming she hears something, but I'm not trying to like make noise because like I might interrupt her from hearing whatever it is.
Okay. So you hear faint footsteps as they stop near the entrance, and you hear like a hello. Are you okay? Do you need food?
Coming from the way we came?
Yeah, up the stairs. It's a female voice. Yeah, you didn't hear anything from downstairs, so it's new to you.
I'll look over to Hex and kind of shrug.
Do you want something? I don't know. Maybe pizza?
X is gonna be like, do you think it's a trap and we could get in trouble for like answering the door?
I mean, I don't know. What's the worst that could happen, right? She says as she low readies her shotgun.
Should we ask for the cat food so we have it for Jet?
She's gonna shoot you a little bit of a look, like a squinting, no, let's not ask for that.
There's a hand that extends, just like waving the exit. I heard you are armed. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to make sure that everything is okay.
Allie will motion to Hex for Hex to go forward as she kind of sets up to cover you a little bit.
So Hex is gonna kind of go over and pull the door open slowly, but have the door firmly placed in front of her so she can kind of peek around it.
Okay. Door is partially not there, so it's not much of a cover, but it is some cover. You see a smiling orcish woman, much taller than you, with like, I'm gonna say pierced tusks or whatever, in front of her, coming out of her mouth, as she sort of like extends her hands. First, like in the first like sudden motion, she extends her hands like I'm not a threat, and then she sort of sees you. It's like, wait, you're a human. They didn't say you were human.
Hex looks stunned and doesn't know what to say. She's like, "Did you expect an Oni?"
I expected someone armed, but I was expecting like a. I don't know. Are you alone in here? And she sort of like motions like the orc underground in general.
Hex is gonna look at her and go, "No."
I mean, but everything's fine. I mean, you know, she sort of lowers her tone a bit, like humans aren't exactly welcome here. Maybe you shouldn't stay here.
She goes, "Well, I'll be leaving shortly."
Um, she like looks at you when you lower your tone as well. Like she's really confused what's going on. I mean, I'm a little concerned you're all alone in here. It's not a good place for a girl to be. Especially for a human girl. This is the border of the Trog territory. Do you understand that? If the Scorches find you here, they're gonna take you. I don't know what to do you. They're a little violent lately. The Trogs might treat you better, but I mean, if you need help or anything, just I can take you. I can help you. And she sort of she seems like intent on not letting you shoo her away, right?
She's like, "Well, what exactly? Why can't I,
Are you actually stuttering, or are you just to say?
She's like, "Why can't I just, hold up here for a minute? I mean, we'll be
Because
gone in a
it's
minute,
not safe.
and it won't
It's not
take
safe.
long." And why is it not safe?
She sort of like lets her face down and says, "Ah, I explained. This is the Trog territory. It's the border of. There are gangs here. How did you even get here without knowing that?" As I assume, you are wearing your normal like hex suits or like a jumpsuit, not like particularly combat equipment outfit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's like, "How did you even get here without knowing that?" And she extends a hand. "Please come downstairs. We have protection. We have some food. I can take you out of here with me."
She's like, "No, I think I'll be all right over here."
She seems like borderline irritated. "You don't understand. I mean, ah, I'm. Why are you trying to say?" What's going on? What's so important here? What can't you do where there's more protection?
She's like, well, I'm just trying to get this little bit of work here done. And then, out of your hair, I'm trying to install. Well, let's see if I can roll a con check first.
This is gonna go well.
Well, I know in it they always do. She's
Her
like,
eyes sort of narrow as like,
um,
work?
yeah, I'm trying to install a line down here for the matrix so you connect to the grid.
Mm-hmm. She definitely has a comlink on her, and it's running in like open mode. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not particularly great, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Hmm. I mean, on what, 6 dice? That's So she work. She does this like almost sad expressions, like work here. Who
Mhm.
makes you?
Neonet kind of wants to connect here because they feel like this is an untapped market.
As you say, like Neonet makes me something. Her eyes go wide. It's like, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. A little bit relieved, I must say. Still, alone? I mean, I've got a couple of guys down there that I can send them here. They can, is there anyone there with you? I mean, I kind of doubt Neonet would send anyone without their logo on a truck, without everyone knowing, you know, them.
She's like, yeah, but they only want it to be known once they're done.
Okay. Now she looks at you as like, oh damn, you're definitely don't want me here. It's like, fine. I'm gonna send someone over just in case. You can finish whatever you want, and yeah, you were interrupting.
She's like, no, that's fine. You don't have to. It's fine.
She takes out a gun. Do you know how to use one of these?
Hex is like, yes.
She leaves the gun on the floor next to you, and it's like, just in case you don't have one. Uh, I guess good luck with that line installing, and she winks.
So Hex is like, thanks.
And she sort of starts backing away, looking like she doesn't believe you, and going down. And Ali, you can definitely hear her sort of like stop a couple of steps away near the corner.
I'm gonna send her a DNI. You are so bad at lying.
Well, I can't help it. It's not like I grew up lying to everybody.
She
So-
just shakes her head.
Oh, so that's sorry. I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, that's it. She was just gonna shake her head like,
Okay. As that's happening, you guys are lost like connection, walking down the corridor. And you can see that your companion got a little more lively after. And he sort of seems to jump like on the floor a little bit. He's not walking. He's sort of like almost frog jumping as he waits for you to catch up. And he is indeed humming a little bit to himself, like a song or a theme song or whatever. And as he does that, he leads you for a good 10 minutes. It's like, so you plan on killing some people?
I sure hope not.
Wow, you're a human, huh? I don't think I saw another human down here.
You saw another human down here?
I don't think I did. I'm sorry if I'm a little off.
It's cool. Then I retract my statement.
Okay. He said he doesn't think he saw another human.
Like he's never seen a human down here?
Something like along the lines of.
Okay.
And if you say nothing, he'll just continue jumping. And you're jumping and walking through about 10 minutes more, so it's 20 minutes of walking total through a very quiet and eerie corridor. As this happens, Jet, the feeling, I mean, you got it under control. You don't have to do anything. But it is still there. It's getting maybe marginally stronger, but as you're getting used to it, it's just no big deal.
I too, Dante. Seriously, I'm not drunk, yet I feel like singing out loud.
And your frog companion, the second you finish saying that, he actually starts and he does a little flourish in place, and he keeps jumping.
See, something is up.
All right, so what do you want to do about it?
Just letting you know.
Just letting you know.
That was over DNI, so if that's what he...
I know. I'm just...
Oh, okay. I'm just letting you know.
Exactly. You guys roll me a perception check. It's feet right, you're shining a flashlight. Oh, first, stealth check, then a perception check. Yeah. Got 2. Okay. Dante, as you're slowly walking and humming, it is not very loud, everything. You seem to notice a flash of light in the distance. The corridor is slowly turning, so you notice a streak of light goes across the wall.
Wait, you mean Jet or? Because
I mean Dante.
Okay, I haven't rolled perception yet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, sorry, roll 8. You'll be fun to see something like that. So yeah, Dante is the first one to see a streak of light that goes across the corridor. You, on the other hand, Jet, you sort of start noticing across the walls various paintings, murals almost, as they, some of them really good, as the whole tunnel seems to be painted and almost.
All right. I'm going to
Ready?
record this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's with the paintings?
To the frog guy or to Dante?
No, to the frog guy.
He's like, I don't know. I mean, they kind of. There are people like walking around this place, and they kind of seem to want to like, paint stuff. It actually never happened before, but it's pretty.
When did it start?
And he like starts showing you his hands and his fingers. It's like, that many ago? I don't know.
How many did I see?
He he uh he showed you both hands like 3 times.
So a month ago. Okay. Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how time works when you have no frame of reference.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's like, and they're really nice. I mean, they're different than all those like red angry people, and and the ones that are coming through here once in a while. You know,
So it's not the gangers who are doing this?
I
The orcs?
think so. I mean, there are definitely orcs. There are trolls.
Well,
And I assume you're sort of standing. You stopped, or are you walking? Because
I'm following.
I mentioned Dante saw the flash of light corridor. Is Dante?
Oh, I'm following along.
Yeah, I mean, flashlight doesn't mean anything till I see the source, so I'm just
Okay.
going with it.
But what I was saying that you also are sporting flashlights. So, when you see the flashlight, do you turn them off, or just as a part of the sneaking test, or what?
Well, Jet doesn't see it, right?
Yeah, that was I was kind of wanted to know that if Dante sees the flashlight, does he do anything about it, or he just disregards it and goes?
Yeah, he'll let Jet know to kill his lights, and just start approaching a little bit more cautiously.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay,
so Jet kills his light. Can he see anything?
in
Like,
his low light vision.
yeah, low light vision. Like, is the frog friend giving off enough light to see by?
No, I mean he's first of all he's covered almost from head to toe. There's partially only some skin showing. Uh, and the light in itself isn't like it's more like you can see him and in the
Okay.
dark.
So can I see it all without the light? Or is it pitch black?
I mean, you can see a little bit around the frog guy, just like a bit, because there's light coming on. You have low light vision, but it's more or less kind of pitch dark.
Okay.
You'll see a little bit more when their flashlights get closer too.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say to Dante over DNI, you're gonna have to sort of help me out here. Can't really see in this murk.
That's right. Just stick close to the wall, follow forward. If you run into me, stop.
Okay.
And then just cautiously push forward till we can see who's coming. Or
Got it.
who's there.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Rott, you there? I mean, Hex is staticking at us.
Am I staticking bad?
No, just like I can hear your mic go on.
Oh. I must have had to up the mic sensitivity because like nobody could hear me last time.
Okay, that explains it. You just DC'd.
Or DMDC'd. I didn't think we were
Yeah.
playing that poorly.
Damn, he totally did. Let's give him a couple minutes and see what happens.
You back?
My internet connection just disconnected suddenly without reason, so now I'm on my mobile internet, but I'm back.
Okay.
So, what's the last thing you heard me say?
Nothing. It was just Dante saying, stick close to the wall, and if you bump into me, then you'll
Okay.
know, because I can't really see.
Okay. So, just to say, I have no access to Roll20 or anything right now. So just, so you guys walk for like a few more meters, and down the tunnel, you start seeing a guy with a flashlight in his teeth. And he seems to be moving his flashlight a lot, and you hear like and he's definitely like moving down in the darkness.
He's hissing?
You hear a hissing sound.
Oh god, we've stumbled across a Naga nest.
It's probably with your perception checks, like, oh damn, I cannot see your perception or whatever.
I got 30 successes.
15.3 trillion.
You? I don't know what happened. It just suddenly turned off. Damn it.
I got 3 successes on visual.
And I had the 6.
Okay. So with that, you can clearly see it's a troll, dressed in like a red painted, I would say uniform, but it's more like a clothing, just type of thing. And he's like gingerly spraying something on the wall. And yeah, he's just standing there, and he's like giggling almost like to himself. And the frog guy whispers to you like, "See?"
Dante will whisper back, yeah, that's weird.
I just got 5 successes on audio. Actually, I think there were a couple more dice that I should roll, but whatever.
It seems to be his spray painting. That's maybe. Oh, my connection is coming back.
Yay.
So in a second, I'm gonna reconnect. But until that happens,
Oh! Wait. You hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interconnection between the phone and everything. So you see the guy spray painting,
I
and
got
you're sort of
7 damn successes. Holy crap on hearing.
that's a lot. So first of all, you kind of, as they're whispering to each other, you sort of like zone out a bit into your sort of like kung fu meditation kind of thing. With this humming and this weird feeling of inspiration, it's suddenly like way easier, and you start hearing like faint echoes of this troll's movements, and of like other movement that seem to come from some kind of a place near him, like people moving around, some kind of glass something, or tools humming to themselves.
DNI, there's more on the beautification squad.
Okay. Seem
And-
like they're paying us any mind yet.
No, I mean they're happily just painting away. And I mean it is still like black in there, so as much as you can see them clearly because they're flashing their flashlights, you don't see anything about them, like their clothing, how they look, what they're wearing with them, what they have with them. And most of all, except just hearing them, you guys only see one troll. And the guy says like, well, I mean, when they're not there, there's a tunnel there, and it goes for a little bit, and they walk into that tunnel. They never went there. It's like it's making me feel I don't know, like weird.
I know the feeling.
You do? I mean, what is it?
I feel like doing a song and dance number.
I mean, I did this, and he sort of like reaches under his shirt and gives you like a very crude rendition of an origami crane. Like, I never did that before.
It's better than I could do.
Can I go now?
Yeah, I think we've got it from here.
Cat food at the same place we met you.
Do you know that place where there's like I see you're wet, so I'm gonna say you came in through the
So
same hole.
That cat food was yours.
You kind of startled me.
We'll drop it off there. I don't want to go for a swim again.
He like smiles, and you can see that he has no teeth. He's like just gums, and it's like, thanks, that's awesome. Oh, I can't wait. If you need like help, I mean, I can help. You can find me here. I'm always here. And he
Nice.
sort of like jumps, which is no small feat from like the floor to the ceiling of the corridor, and sticks and starts walking back.
So great. Now he's Jack Nicholas from The Shining. He's always been there.
It's just like a collection of weird underground cliches. Okay, so you guys squatting there in the corridor, hearing the echoes of people like painting, or like one person painting. What you doing?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I could do with some method of seeing without lights.
I think this is gonna have to be on you anyway, bud. I don't think they'll respond too kindly if they see me.
Never thought I'd be the token. All right.
I'll be right here for backup if you need it.
Yep. Jet slips off his mask, puts on his goggles, stows his SMG, and walks forward, turning on his flashlight.
Okay, as soon as you turn your flashlight on, I will roll something. Okay, so a few moments after you turn your flashlight on, and you're walking fairly close to them, unless you're doing anything, there's a grunt. Hey! Couple of them, because suddenly you start seeing there's like a faint silhouette of at least, there are silhouettes of two more people behind the first troll. The troll turns around and flashes you in the eyes with the flashlight. Do you flash your flashlight on them so you can see?
Yeah.
Or so you
That's
see a
kind
troll,
of the point of the having a flashlight.
but you could have be flashing in front of you yourself so you can walk, or in their faces so you can see.
Yeah.
There's like
I
a
mean,
different.
not in their faces, but yeah.
Okay, so as I said, you see a troll that's dressed in red, very similar to those guys that were there, the gangers. And you see an orc with a rifle. The rifle is also painted red. And an orc, another orc. Now, the troll and the orc, the painting troll and the normal orc, seem to be sort of smiling, with like a very positive expression, looking at you, and it's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And the orc with the rifle behind them has like this stern expression. His lower face is covered with some kind of like a handkerchief or whatever, and he's pointing his rifle at you, and he doesn't seem happy, to speak, at all.
Jet is going to give into the inspiration and look at them and go, "What's going on?"
They see you, and it's like, so you
Smile
came
at-
here for the call? Oh, it's beautiful. His call is bringing more and more people. You're welcome here, friend.
I've never felt more alive.
You roll a con and add at least 2 dice or 3 dice. Add 3 dice.
Okay. Because, I mean,
'Cause
it's
you
kind of
said-
true.
Yeah, you said you're giving into the duration, so you don't really have to lie that much.
Sorry, I had to do a little head math there.
Mm. Okay. The troll sort of jumps down from the wall with his spray paint can still in his arms, and he sort of extends extends his arm in a hug like I guess expression. Walks up to you and tries to hug you.
Yeah, sure.
So you hug it out for a little bit, and he takes you in his arms like, so, do you wanna come with us to Abrielle? I mean, it's the best place.
Sure. I mean, there's so
Ye-
much beauty around, and I've never really been able to appreciate it before. So, yeah.
Right? I mean, it's been so violent down here lately, and so full of hopelessness. This is so much better. And he turns around, and almost like a kid leading to his mom, is like, talk to the orc like, can we take him with us, please? The orc sort of gives you a long look.
Hold on. I pre-edged that. I don't think the exclamation point worked because I rolled a 6, but it's saying I got 4 successes. So
So how many dice did it actually roll?
It rolled 8. You're fine.
oh, okay, cool.
Okay. So he gives you this long look. It's like, so, you're just here all alone by yourself? Just
mean-
walking the corridor?
I came with some people, but they stopped. I went ahead, followed the song.
Hmm. Okay. Fine. You can come with us. Do you have a jack?
A what?
A jack.
Like for a car?
Like for a cable, whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He reaches into his pocket and extends a hand with something on it. It's like, go ahead, slot this in.
Okay. And in Cold Sim, I'm going to slot it into one of my burners.
You just do it in AR. Because
Oh, yeah.
any kind of
AR.
sim turns you into a flesh pile on the ground.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
AR.
so in AR. Now, I would have you, I think. I'm not sure. Bamce, if I step out of line for like a weird influence territory, then correct me, please.
You want me to drop the hammer, as it were?
Yeah. But Jet, please roll me some kind of like a resisting drug effects roll, which would be probably something like what? Help me here, Bams. Like what? Willpower?
In this situation, it would probably be logic plus willpower, but it's not exactly like a...
Mm-hmm.
Logic plus will.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can go with that.
Okay. Oof.
As you slot it in, you start hearing this this music, like actual music inside, like all around you. It's like the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. It's you feel like the stress from being a shadowrunner, from like walking down the corridor, from the guy pointing at you with a rifle. It just seems to all like go away. You feel like so damn good and hopeful. This might have been one of the better ideas you've had in a while.
I was due.
And kind of feel like walking with them. It's like they're really nice people. And I mean, you have at least one very, very nice friend waiting for you, like down the corridor. He should also probably try this.
Down what quarter? Wait, who were we talking about?
I'm vaguely referencing Dante, but it's up to you
Oh,
if you want to say something or not.
No, I mean you said she, so I was a little confused.
He.
Oh, okay, yeah. Um, yeah. If he wants to come, that's his choice. He wasn't
Mhm.
hearing the music. Maybe he's not right for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a
He's-
DNI to him. See you later, man.
The orc sort of looks at you for a second, seeing if everything is okay, and then it's like, do you have any weapons on you? And you feel like, you should tell him the truth.
A few.
You want to just hand him over. and you kind of feel like maybe guns aren't really that important.
Gesundheit, and promise to give him back?
Of course. I mean, in the Abriel's place, no guns are allowed.
Makes sense.
It's a place of
And-
happiness.
I hand them over.
He takes them, puts them into the bag,
Wait,
although
unless I get a resist.
you know what? Sure. Make a resist roll again.
Okay.
That's probably warranted.
Nah, I'll hand him over, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he is asking very nicely, and why would you need guns? Such a
Yeah.
beautiful moment. He takes them. He takes a good look at them. What are you handing over?
My guns. It's a Salvet Guardian and a
Mhm.
submachine gun. Let me get the actual make.
It's just like, are they like pimped out weapons or just like normal?
No,
run of-
just utilitarian.
He looks at them for a second, hides them into the bag. Like, so okay, you were alone in here, you said, right? Where did your friend stop?
I don't know. I couldn't really see. Behind
Hmm.
me.
He sort of shrugs, looks around. Okay, everyone, let's take our new friend to Abriel. And they sort of, as he says that, the troll is like overjoyed. He just throws his arm around you and is like, "You're gonna be so happy. I mean, this is nothing like the Orc Underground you knew." Dante, you see Jet disarming himself, and then a troll putting his arm around Jet, starting to lead him into a passageway of some kind.
Okay. I'll try to follow a decent way behind, I guess.
Now, a question to Ali and Hex. It's been a good 30 minutes of radio silence. I would say nothing is changing, nothing is happening, and I'm gonna say that Ali saw one of the trogs walk across the street, sit
That's
on
our
a bench.
word. You can't use that word.
Which
The T word.
I'm sorry. One of the, but that's the name of their gang. I mean,
Oh, okay. Carry on then.
yeah, it's not racist if it's a gang name.
Sure.
So he walks across the street, sits on a bench, and starts sort of almost nonchalantly watching over the corridor and smoking a cigarette. And you're sitting there in a cold, dark corridor.
What does he do after he finishes his cigarette?
Sort of seems to stick around. I mean, he with your 5 bot hits, you can easily see that he's sort of is watching the place.
Yeah. So she'll message over to the Hex. We're made. They know we're here.
Hex is like, so that means that Jet and Dante need to hurry up.
Or we could go after them.
That sounds kind of dangerous. So does staying here.
We could always go to leave. Try and meet up with them somewhere else, reestablish a connection.
I would say, Ali, roll a perception check more.
Any particular flavor?
I don't know, visual / hearing, maybe. That's a nice sneaking test, by the way, Dante.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
6.
Nice. You, through the door and the other end of the street, you hear a faint, someone pushed something over. So you look, you see one of the trolls looking around the place from around the corner. He notices the trog, looks at the corridor where the van was, and he goes back behind the wall.
Just like secret passage or something?
No. He was like, I'm gonna draw it right now.
Sure.
As you, well, the sort of fight was somewhere around here. There's a passage, right? It's like an alley. Ha! And the guy is looking from around here, from around the corner this way.
Like at us or just?
Not at you, because he can see you apparently, but he looked at Trog on the bench, which is somewhere around here. So much drawing, man.
Right.
Let's say this is the bench with the Trog. So he noticed the Trog. He looked where the van was supposed to be, which, poof, it's no longer there. And yeah, that's about it. He just looks, makes some sort of like a mental note, and disappears for a second.
So she'll turn to Hex. What do you want to do?
Well, we can't stay here because we have our babysitter across the street. So, do you think it connects farther down the street, or?
Maybe. We could always just go ask him.
Well, do you want to ask him, since apparently I'm horrible at lying?
You guys start hearing like faint, splashy, swooshy movement from the water.
Yeah, Allie's gonna get a little nervous at that, because who knows what kind of horrible things are in there. So she's gonna like get both her hands on her gun and just kind of like
And
make sure
Mhm.
Hex is aware of it.
Hex, you're made aware of it.
Hicks is gonna pull out her taser, just in case.
There's a top of a head that sticks out of the water, and it seems to be like a second too late in noticing you. It's like, and it freezes, and it just stares at you like it's made a big mistake.
Like, what does this head in particular look like?
It's like goggles and a lot of bandages they're wrapped around the head. In some places, the skin is showing, and it's glowing, fluorescent, like a greenish blue, I'd say. And all the bandages and the skin is greasy and stuff. Water is like flowing right off of.
Did they pick up his image from the video that I was streaming to them?
Oh, we were streaming a video. That's right. So he looks suspiciously like the guy, or at least his top of his head looks like the.
I'll take a deep sigh of like relief and lower the weapon. It's you.
He looks at you and is like, me? He like resurfaces like a little bit. Who are you?
You were just talking to friends of ours.
And he like takes a deep sigh. Do you have cat food?
Allie opens fire.
No, I don't.
He visibly deflates. And can I come out? Looking at your rifle.
Yeah, she'll like drop it down to Sorry, there's a guy over there watching us.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy.
I mean, not like watching us, just like watching the area, because I don't know. This whole thing got real weird real quick.
So the guy will like step out of the water, and he's not. I mean, his clothes are soaking wet. Most of the bandages, and his skin is like just he's greasy. Water doesn't stick to him. He just steps out. Like, what are you doing here? I mean, why are you not with them? They went. They went to the place, to the singing place.
The singing place?
You know, where you can hear the song. You not hear the song?
Gonna look over at Hex with a confused look.
Yeah, what song?
You kind of. I mean, I think you were. They were streaming when Jet said he heard like an inspiration and like felt like singing and stuff, and it cut out just like after the fact. So,
Did they describe it as a song though, or just him wanting to sing?
Jet, how did you describe it?
I feel like breaking into a song and dance number, and I'm not sure if it cut out or not, but at one point I said, I'm not drunk, but I want to sing. How is that not weird?
I can say like yeah, it was still in range, partially at least. It's up
Yeah,
to
I
like.
think it was when we were going,
Mhm.
as we were going into the tunnel.
Yeah,
So it's up to Ali and then Heck to say hear it or not.
we cut out on the perfect like get cat food because it was like, wait, what does that even mean?
Yeah, so it would be after. And also, you would have heard, so you know what it means, and you're just being overly defensive.
I mean, yeah, but
So yeah, you didn't hear the drunk part.
sure. Uh, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, our friend mentioned something about singing, but he didn't say anything about a song, or he didn't hear a song, or
Well, you don't hear a song, feel the song.
look, man, that makes even less sense. We're just here looking for some chips, I think is what it was.
Food?
I mean,
Yeah, Hex is gonna ask, is that some like Nova Hot song on the Matrix or something?
Looks at you. He like spoke for the first time. He's like, not a human. Uh, what is Nova Hot? I mean, is it, what is it?
Hex is gonna look over at Allie and kind of shake her head. He doesn't know what Nova Hot is.
I don't think she has anything to that. I think it's just kind of like, this is. Do you know where? And she'll motion down to the sewage. Do you know another way to where our friends went?
There's a door, and he vaguely points in the direction of the station. But there are other tunnels. I can take you. Just gonna take some time.
Sure, so long as it doesn't involve swimming.
Oh, then it's gonna take a little longer.
Looks over to Hex.
Well, as long as
He,
it doesn't involve
huh?
staying around a creepy dude, I think we'll be okay.
Okay, so I take from that you want to go on a little trip.
A very awkward field trip through the sewers, it sounds like.
Yeah. Um. it's nearing 5 a.m. I'm wondering how long do you want to still get going, because it's there's Jet disarming himself in the metro tunnel. There's Dante following into the jaw of the singing cave. How is everybody feeling?
I'm off tomorrow, so I'll put it to kind of everybody else.
You're always a little off.
Hey,
I mean,
Puns from across the ocean.
story-wise, it would be a good place to cut, but if we're not going to, I'd appreciate going to commercial.
well, let's go to commercial either way and see what's going to happen.
Okay.
So, see you in a couple of minutes or next week, one or the other.